Hello and welcome to On the Bench LFC. Guess what, guys? It's breaking news time. Breaking news. Liverpool Football Club have officially announced Alisson, the Roma goalkeeper. Celebrations. Get in. I want to go nuts. You know, we were saying how excited we was all getting over this, and people were saying, I'm not going to believe it until I see him in the Liverpool kit. He's in that Liverpool kit. Boom, bada bing, bada bam. Oh my God, Liverpool Football Club have signed Alisson on a 6-year deal, which is fantastic as well. We knew it was going to be 6 years. I think we found out yesterday. That was what the reports were saying. For 65 million. Inclusive of add-ons, that is a world record fee for a goalkeeper. Outstanding. Guaranteed 56 million, and of which 2.2 million will go to international. 9 million in extras dependent on the UCL Ultimate Champions League qualification, winning the Premier League, winning a European trophy, all of that, phone drop, everything. Liverpool are well on their way to being able to achieve it. Guess what, guys? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go mental. Woo! Liverpool have signed a top bloody goalkeeper. Woo! It's absolutely amazing. Right. Come on, guys. I need to stay chilled because otherwise, with all the lighting on and everything, I'm going to get very hot on this live stream. And I've only just started. I'm excited. All right. Let's stay a little bit calm and focused because I've got to speak to you lot. Smash that thumbs up. You know, Alisson is officially a Liverpool football player. I'm over the moon. You're all over the moon. This is great times. Liverpool have signed the top goalkeeper that we all wanted. All right. I know there was a few people that were saying that we don't need him. Also today we've seen that Danny Ward joining Leicester, 10 million. You know, it went from a week ago that Danny Ward was going to be Liverpool's #1 to within a week, Liverpool have signed Alisson for 65 million. Let's see what other people are saying about this. Oh my God, he's so happy, isn't he? Klopp on Alisson says, I think it's something we have to do. He has nothing to do with the price. We have nothing to do with the price. It's the market. That's how it is, and we will not think a lot about it. What is there to think about, mate? Alisson is an amazing goalkeeper. We know he's very good. Yes, he still has to justify himself in the Premier League for Liverpool Football Club, as do every player, okay? It's not just about how much we've paid for him. All right, forget about the fee. We had this with Virgil van Dijk, didn't we? Where, yes, we have probably paid, it's fair to say, over the price that we all would have liked to have seen us pay, but he's a brilliant goalkeeper. We needed to sign a top goalkeeper in this window, guys. We really did. You know, definitely not sticking with the goalkeepers that we had. Not one of those goalkeepers had nailed down that #1 spot at the club. We will leave it at that. And now we've just signed a world-class goalkeeper. Some people may disagree. So hopefully at Liverpool Football Club, he will change your opinions on that. You know, top goalkeeper in his league, outstanding stats. You know, he's the goalkeeper that Jurgen Klopp had identified to come in that will play the Liverpool way. Really comfortable with a ball at his feet, even though some people say he's a bit shaky, and they've seen him be a bit shaky at times and stuff. You know, forget about all that. Let's judge him, as we said over Fekir and with other players, let's judge him once we see him play for Liverpool. He's fantastic. Is it official, says Johnny? It is 100% official, Johnny. It's 100%. Alisson is a Liverpool player, okay? Klopp also goes on to say his English is surprisingly good and he is a real personality. He has, meanwhile, a lot of experience in the last few years in Europe and in Rome. He's played there on an outstandingly high level, and he did the same at the World Cup. Exactly, Jurgen, exactly. You know, people were saying, how is his reveal video going to be? It's pretty much the same as what we're seeing at the moment. The player's walking himself towards the camera, but this time, you know, he's in the goalkeeper kit. He's got his glove. I think he was doing his glove up. And then as he's walking towards the camera, he catches the football. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. It's good to see him in the Liverpool colours, isn't it, guys? I'm trying to see what else I've got here as well in front of me. You know, Oh, this is amazing. I'm so hyped about this, guys. What are you saying in a live chat here? Alisson on Anfield, he says, that game definitely did have an influence, but I also watched other games. I've seen other games where I could see the way Klopp had the team playing. That has made me really excited to be part of this group. So not only, you know, did Anfield have an influence on him, but he's watched other games of us as well, and you know, he's obviously been following us, and he said there, I could see the way Klopp had the team playing. That has made me really excited to be a part of the group. Obviously, speaking about Jurgen Klopp, apparently there was rumours that once he had spoke to Klopp, his mind was made up. We've seen all that before, haven't we, with players about that? Alisson also says, I'm really happy. It's a dream come true to wear such a prestigious shirt for a club of this size that is used to always winning. Yes, my friend, we was used to winning, and the saying that I really like at the moment is, the sleeping giant is just beginning to wake up again. Exactly how I look at it. We need to get back to winning silverware, don't we, guys? For definite. You know, Alisson is officially a Liverpool football player. Guys, smash that thumbs up. Let's destroy the record. I don't even know what the record is on this channel. I think I've done 1,000 before. So yeah, just thumbs. But this is great news. This is the player that we wanted to bring in. A lot of people are saying that we won't be going after Nabil Fekir now, but you know, we've got that top goalkeeper. My overall looks on the Nabil Fekir situation still is, if you're being serious and you're looking at it logically, Nabil Fekir wants to move to Liverpool. Liverpool have been targeting him not just for a couple of weeks, not just for a couple of months, but for over a year. I was aware of him wanting to come to Liverpool. So was a lot of others as well. So that player, you know, has already put the colours of Liverpool on. No matter what the latest is over that, you know, about whatever Leon come out and said, they're playing a silly game there. It's almost like, you know, come back in for him. That's what I make of it. I really do feel like Nabil Fekir, Liverpool, once this Alisson move was completed, I feel like Liverpool will go back in for Nabil Fekir. If there's a number 10 out there, someone that is that creative midfielder that Liverpool are going to go and sign before the window's out, surely it's Nabil Fekir. Don't forget, people are saying, yeah, but Liverpool, you know, have got concerns over the injury with Nabil Fekir. Guys, the injury, the medical was completed. That is what we was led to believe. And Leon was the ones that said that we didn't complete the deal in the time frame. So it was Leon that shut it down. And Leon have said that they are willing to renegotiate, or they're willing to go back to the table. So it's, you know, if Liverpool are willing to renegotiate, willing to go back to the table, then it's up to us to get back in there. And we wanted the player and he wants us. So that is not dead either, in my opinion. Let me see. Klopp also on Alisson says, at one point in the last few weeks it came up the opportunity to sign one of the world's best goalkeepers. Then it's not a long thought, to be honest. It's only that you need to have a little talk with the owners. They were quite excited, so we did it. Oh, so I like that. So the opportunity obviously come up over the last couple of weeks. It is what Klopp's saying about signing Alisson, one of the world's best goalkeepers, as he put it. And he said, and then it was just about having a little talk with the owners. So how do you reckon that conversation went down, guys? Can you imagine him picking up the phone, you know, saying, hi, it's Jurgen here, you know, so I want to buy a very good goalkeeper. Yes. The Liverpool lunatic. Yes. That's kind of how it would have started, I can imagine. And then they was like, whatever, mate, whoever you want, get him in the door, we will back you. That's kind of how it's been going recently. And that was a very poor Jurgen Klopp impression, but that is the best you're going to get from me, alright? I don't do impressions often on the channel, and I don't really dance too much apart from on watch-alongs. So if you guys like seeing me jump around a lot, when the season kicks off and the watch-alongs are going, you'll see a lot of that from myself for definite, okay? Alan says, nice impression, Daz. Thank you very much. It wasn't that great, was it? Let's be fair. Doug says, boom, exactly. Louis says, Daz, Liverpool wanted to lower the price for Fekir, but we're willing to pay Leon money per appearances that Fekir makes due to his knee. Louis, I think that's all just rumours at the moment as far as what, you know, what I'm seeing. I don't think there's any evidence in all of what we are seeing at the moment. The journalists that are putting out stuff, you know, they're saying about all this sort of situation, but honestly, Liverpool Football Club haven't told anyone about a lot of stuff surrounding transfers at the moment. Lyon, they never tell the truth. Come on, do they? With Nabil Fekir, Lyon in the past, if you look at their transfer history, they really they talk rubbish, don't they? So we're going off scraps at the moment and what journalists are making of the situation. You've got the latest today, and I wouldn't even look too much into what we're seeing today either. So yeah, my overall looks on it is that deal's not dead personally, but you know, like I say, I'm not anyone in. I'm a Liverpool supporter. I'm just saying, if you're looking at that transfer, Nabil Fekir, how much he wants to move to Liverpool, it's his dream club, how much Liverpool have targeted him for over a year. Come on, guys, come on, you know. That can still happen before the window shuts for definite. Matt says Liverpool announced Daz Becker. Yeah, a lot of people say that obviously with the beard and stuff that he looks similar to me, as do they say that I look similar to Nabil Fekir as well, and Shia LaBeouf. The list is endless, Adam Lallana. It's continuing. Who else are Liverpool going to be linked with that I'm going to look like? I don't know, but it would be interesting, all right? As long as it's not someone that's bald, because then I'll have to shave my hair off again. And my missus, you know, I don't mind doing that, but my missus doesn't like that too much. So we'll see, won't we? Maverick says, let's see some cooking tonight, mate. It's world record night. It is world record night, isn't it? But yeah, my missus will probably say that I burn the kitchen down, to be honest. So I will have to do that one day though. Everyone's saying, you know, with the kitchen being there, you've got to do a video where you're cooking one day. I was like, yeah, why not? So we'll do it. On the bench, LFC is a legend. Says, for me, you're always Lallana. I know, I remember you saying that. I know, people do have the ones that they go to. Daz, Alisson is a red man now. I know Travis is fantastic, isn't it? You know, I like the strong arms that you put up there. Ty says, I'm so proud of the club. Yeah, exactly, Ty, exactly. You know, everyone, your feelings about Liverpool Football Club right now, seriously, you know, the transfers that they're doing, the improvements on and off the pitch is really, really good, isn't it? Really fantastic. There's a lot of hype about Liverpool right now, and not just from Liverpool fans either. Other clubs' fans are getting there, you know, in a twist, aren't they, about us? They're saying, how is this possible? Why are Liverpool spending all this money? Like, this is ridiculous. Excuse me, rewind to the other clubs that are spending all the money and, you know, think about it before you talk, because Liverpool have only just really started to spend money like this, haven't we? And we're still not breaking the bank, guys. Let's face it, if you're looking at the players that we've sold in recent years as well, it's still not too much money if you're looking at net spend and stuff like that, you know. Nathan says, just need Fekir now. Nathan, yeah, it would be brilliant, wouldn't it, if we could get him as well. Don't ever remember feeling this excited to see Liverpool play. Jay, definitely. Same feeling here. Did you guys watch the match tonight? Naby, wow, Keita. Second half, what a performance. You know, he's an outstanding player. And we've got Alisson going to be in goal as well. Renault Land says shirt, hashtag Daz. What's that, my friend? Oh, shirt number. Let's have a look here, see if I can find out what his shirt number is. I was looking at that in the game today because I was seeing whether they revealed his shirt number, see if Karius was wearing the shirt number. I haven't seen anything about his shirt number right now, guys. Has anyone seen whether they've released about his shirt number yet? Interesting. I still haven't seen anything. Not yet. So let me know if any of you guys have come across it in a live stream. Obviously, I had to set up for the live stream and everything at the moment, but Karius was wearing the number 1 in the match tonight. Obviously, we know about Ward going to Leicester. So who knows what's going to happen with the others. Alisson on Salah, he says, I'm really happy to have the opportunity to play alongside him again. As well as being a great player, he's a huge character and a great person, which is the most important thing. Indeed, mate, indeed. It was on his gloves, says Nick. Oh, Sonic says number 1. His number could either be 13 or 1, says Jay. It was on his gloves. Reddit, Alisson has 1 on his gloves. Oh, okay, hang on. Let me see if I can spot this. I'm trying to have a look here, guys. I'm trying to have a look. To be honest, I think I'm looking at these pictures and they've done very well. He has got a number 1 on his gloves, hasn't he? To be fair, guys, he has got number 1 on his gloves, but you know, there's videos that I can't watch while I'm on this live stream at the same time, guys. No 10 million for Ward. Miriam, yeah, 10 million for Ward is what we're going to be receiving by the sounds of it. Ale, yes, love it. Well done, Agent Salah and Bobby, for getting Alisson over the line. Maverick, exactly. Brilliant jobs by them. Families were involved in this apparently as well, helping his family make their mind up. Louis says, Daz, what's your opinion on Danny Ward going to Leicester? You know, I was hoping that Danny Ward would be number 2 at Liverpool, but if he's going to get his move there, if he's going to get game time, then I wish him all the best, because I think Danny Ward is a good goalkeeper, and I hope that he does get game time there, because otherwise there's no point in him going, is there? But at the same time, if he wasn't going to get game time at Liverpool, then I think he deserves it. I really do. Jeet says, anything on Fekir? Nothing to really shout about. People saying about Souness and that. But honestly, I think everyone's just guessing about that situation at the moment. Daz, why are people wanting a new left back? I really rate Robertson. Liam, I don't think people want a new left back to remove Robertson from the team. I think they're talking about a new left back as backup, or someone to compete with Robertson, you know, trying to keep the level of, you know, player up as well. You know, not go, because people are talking about Moreno not being as good, and a big drop off if we need cover there, and people are saying that we need to get a good left back in to help cover Robertson when we need it. Gucci says, morning Dazza from Australia. Good morning, mate, how are you? Brilliant news, Alisson has joined Liverpool Football Club officially. It's official, 65 million world record fee. Welcome to the live stream, everyone. Don't forget, hit that thumbs up button. A world record fee for a goalkeeper. I think we can smash as many thumbs as possible on this one. If we can get as close to 1,000 thumbs on this, try and break the record on the channel, because I know we've done over 1,000 likes before, but you know, I don't expect that. But if we can get that for a world record goalkeeper, that would be fantastic, guys. We get thousands of views, so let's try and do that, and share the love. Get all your Liverpool friends as well in the live chat, and let's talk. You know, put it in the live chat right now, guys. Daz, did you get my donation? Says Trev. Oh, Trev, I've just seen it down here, my friend, $2.99. Massive shout out to you. Thank you for that, mate. You'll never walk alone with Daz. Thank you very much, mate. I really appreciate that. As always, I never expect the donations, but it's very much appreciated. Trev, I've really enjoyed having you on the live streams recently and talking to you about Liverpool. You know, it means a lot that all of you guys, even the ones that don't donate, and like yourselves that do donate as well, like you, Trev, every single one of you, like I say, a thumbs up on the video, you joining on live streams, leaving a comment, letting me know what you make of everything. That's all that you know, that's all I appreciate it, guys. I don't expect no more than that, honestly. Charlie says, you can see on Alisson's pictures there is a list on the doctor's table which mentions Nabil Fekir. Charlie, have you been doing some investigation work yourself, my friend? Got a little magnifying glass out. I really like that. I really like that. No, Trent is the weakest link, says Newish. Yay, it worked. Yes, it did work, Trevor. It did work. Obviously, where the chat goes really quick, if any of you guys ever do, and honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I don't expect it, but if ever you do, and you see that I don't, you know, see it and I miss it, just say to me, Daz, super chat, and you know, I'll go down and have a look, and I'll give you a shout out for it. All right, guys, because I don't want to miss it if any of you guys do it, but I really don't, you know, expect it from anyone. Paul is in the building. Paul, hello, my friend. I bet you're excited, aren't you, Paul? This is fantastic news tonight, isn't it? It's amazing. I'm glad to see you in the building tonight. I hope you're okay, and I hope your family's all right at the moment, Paul. Exciting times for Liverpool, says Burden. Indeed, indeed. For those of you that are just joining, you did miss me go nuts at the beginning. You know, I stepped back. I was jumping around a little bit. Those of you that are used to watching me on the watch-alongs last season, you'll be used to me doing silly things like that. You're used to my celebrations and stuff like that. I do go mad during the games, so I did a bit of that. So, you know, it's nothing new really there. But yeah, some of the new subscribers might have been like, what is this lad on? Seriously, but I'm just on Liverpool Football Club right now. You know, signed a world record goalkeeper, 65 million. We've signed Alisson Becker. Within a week, we went from Ward could be number 1. We may be sticking with Karius to signing Alisson Becker from Roma. You know, Klopp said that it popped up around a week ago or a couple of weeks ago, that we had the chance of signing one of the best goalkeepers in the world, and he said it was a matter of having a conversation with the owners. I did a little Jurgen Klopp impression, which I'm not going to do again because I'm no good at it, but you know, this is amazing. Paul says 6.3k subs. Thank you all for subscribing. Please keep up the good work and help Daz reach 10k subs. Thank you for saying that, Paul. Obviously, as one of my mods, I really appreciate you doing that. Yeah, massive shout out to everyone that's a subscriber on the channel. Welcome to the channel if you're new as well. Get involved in all the daily live streams and talking to everyone that's in here. You know, I really enjoy seeing you guys in the live chat. And for those of you that aren't live and watching this back on the replay, a massive shout out to you as well. Hope that you're having a brilliant day wherever you are. And great news. Leave a comment down below. How much of an impact do you think signing Alisson will have on Liverpool's, you know, season next year? People are talking about surely Liverpool can compete for the title now next year. People are talking about Liverpool competing in all competitions. It's about time Liverpool win silverware. You know, getting this top goalkeeper in the door, I can't see why Liverpool can't be competing on all fronts, guys. You know, I'm a realistic character by now. You guys know that. I'm not one of these that will sit here and go, yes, Liverpool are going to win the treble. You know, we will win the Premier League. But I think with this season, after a bit of bedding in time for the new lads, within 2 years, I really do think that Liverpool, you know, have got a high chance of taking that Premier League trophy. Man City was amazing last year. I'll say it again, they really wasn't it? As much as I hate saying that, but Liverpool Football Club, yeah, we are the ones to compete with them now, surely, aren't we? Alisson, Shaqiri, Naby Keita, Fabinho. If we do get Fekir over the line, no matter what they're saying at the moment, that deal can still happen, guys. And if we don't get Fekir, we can still sign another player in this window. Everyone's saying that this Alisson deal will be the last one. Don't make me laugh. Klopp turned around and said, you know, I'm not being rude to any of you guys, by the way. I'm just saying, everyone that is coming out saying Alisson would be the last bit of business. Klopp said himself that, you know, we will be doing transfers until the last day of this transfer window. Liverpool Football Club are working on transfers behind the scenes all the time. I actually think, with the latest news with Ox being out for the whole season, Klopp said that they've known about this for a while. And you think about Adam Lallana, you can't guarantee that he will be available all season. Henderson is also a player that does suffer from time to time. You've got to look at that midfield and you've got to think, yes, we brought in Fabinho, yes, we brought in Naby Keita, but Coutinho left last season, Emre Can left last season, Shaqiri's come in, but if you're looking at squad depth and you look at our situation towards the end of the season, Champions League final, you know, we need to bring in another midfielder, don't we? And it would have been good to bring in that attacking midfielder, number 10, someone that can create when teams are sitting back, someone that can take set pieces as well. Shaqiri can play number 10, Shaqiri can take set pieces, Shaqiri's a long shot taker as well, but we could do with someone else because Shaqiri's also not going to play every game. Shaqiri also, you know, whether people love him, whether people hate him, you know, he's one man. So we need to bring in someone else, because if Liverpool get in a situation with injuries again next season, that packed out squad, it gets thin really quickly, doesn't it? So yeah, seriously guys, I see this business is not done with Alisson. I can see another one coming in, I really do. People are talking about centre-back still. People are talking about left-back, strikers. I see everyone saying about that. I agree with people's views on that, but at the same time, I think the most, you know, the player that I would like to see the most come in next would be a number 10, an attacking midfielder, and someone that's versatile as well, so they can cover other positions, guys. Which Fekir did tick all them boxes, didn't he? Ben says, let's go, Daz. Let's go, Ben. For definite, for definite. Don't forget, guys, if you just joined, leave a thumbs up on a live stream. Put in a live chat. You know, if you're watching it, don't be shy. If you're new to the channel, say hello to everyone in the live stream. Everyone's really friendly and polite on this channel. It's you know, it's not just me. I may be the face, but my channel's very much about everyone else as well. You got your regulars on here, but if you're new, say hello, introduce yourself. Vida coming in says MM. or Eminem, depends how you want that to be pronounced. Vida coming in, I've seen the rumours, but again, there's not much evidence to do with it. It's just rumours at this stage, as far as what I'm concerned, my friend. So I'm waiting to see whether there's a bit more evidence to do with it, but who knows? It's possible, isn't it? Anything's possible. Charlie says, Daz, are you a fan of the Redmen TV? You've got to be a fan of Redmen TV in the sense of how much they've achieved, let alone, you know, they're Liverpool supporters come the end of the day. They work hard for the success that they've had on their channel. And they give you guys news, breaking news. They give you behind the scenes with stuff to do with Liverpool, don't they? And the players and everything. So, yeah, I've got a lot of respect for them. I know how hard it is to run a Liverpool channel and a YouTube channel. So, you know, you've got to be a fan of Redmen, haven't you? They are one of the biggest channels on YouTube for Liverpool. Kevin says, right, mate, we have got one of the best goalkeepers. The team is looking good. Come on, let's get the Premier League. Exactly, guys. Right, you know what I like to do, guys, on my live streams? I like to get your lots of opinions. I will throw some questions out there and get everyone to answer it in the live stream. And as always, if you're not live, but you want to join in on this, the comment section down below, leave your answers there. And maybe just let me know what the answer was for. But this question is, with Liverpool now signing Alisson, realistically, what position do you think Liverpool will finish in the league next year? First, second, third or fourth? Or do you know, I'm pretty sure a lot of you won't think that we'll finish out the top four, but signing Alisson now, world record goalkeeper, 65 million. What position? First, second, third or fourth? Let me know. Alan with a first, Doctor with a first. You know, a lot of you, Doctor as well, first. Vent says first as well. Liam's going with third. On the bench, LFC is a legend. I always have that name. Top two, Eminem just can't jinx it. Yeah, it's, you know, I believe in jinxing things as well slightly, but you know, it's just a question at this stage, isn't it? I guess. Frederick says first. Ham says can't see Fekir at LFC this season. You know, a lot of people are starting to say that as well, my friend. The Kilwit says first or second. I love this positivity, guys. I do. I get why people say about not saying it because of jinxing it, but at the same time, you know, it's just a question, isn't it? And you're just answering it. Whether you think that we can, is it possible? You know, do you think Liverpool can finish first or second? Gillian's with a first as well. Hem top two. Charlie's first. Doctor's first. Massive shout out to you guys that are answering in the live chat. James Hart's got second. Jay says second. Anthony says first real look at pre-season as I was watching the old World Cup thingy. First look at Keita. Oh my god, Keita playing behind Mane, Firmino and Salah. Oh my god, exactly Anthony. What a player he is. He looks outstanding, doesn't he, mate? He really does. Kevin says, listen, we've got more chance of getting 4K now than what we had before. Yes, definitely. Maverick says, just not sure about Vida. Jake says, if anyone would leave, who do you think will depart? I think Origi's definitely on that list to go now, looking at it. Gurmit says first. Dan says second as well. So I think a lot of you guys are going all out. You're going first or second. I love that. I think realistically, I'm going to say that, you know, I think that Liverpool can at least finish second next year. I think Man City was really strong last year. I think there was a big gap, wasn't there? I think, you know, we've done really well so far in the transfer window. I think if we work on other aspects of our game, eradicate some of the mistakes that we make, learn to break down those teams that sit back against us as well, I think that we're the ones that are going to push Man City next year. I really do. Hopefully Man City do drop a few points against the other teams as well next season, because let's face it, you know, I think they had a bit of an easy run at times as well. I think some teams just gave up against Man City. Hopefully next season's different. I hope, you know, with all that, if we do all that, then we can give them a real good push. So I'm going to say second at least. So I'm pretty much on the same wavelength as you guys. I don't, you know, I like that you guys are saying first, but I don't want to really push a boat out myself at the moment and say we're definitely going to finish first. But I like that you guys are positive and saying that we can, with Alisson now in the door, we can finish first. So, you know, high hopes for Liverpool now. Before we sign this goalkeeper, before we sign Alisson, everyone was saying we haven't got a chance of finishing first without signing a top keeper. We've now got that keeper. So it shows, doesn't it? One signing strengthened the weakest area of the team. And, you know, yes, it's a world record fee. Yes, you know, a lot of people aren't agreeing with how much we paid, but that is what it's cost to get the player that Klopp wanted. And we've done it. You know, the owners backed Klopp. He said that, you know, the player, it become available a couple of weeks ago. I think Klopp said a couple of weeks ago, it was made aware that it was, you know, one of the best goalkeepers was available to be had. Klopp said it was then a case of speaking to the owners, and, you know, they was excited as well, and, you know, we've signed him. So the owners definitely backed Klopp over this one. Fantastic news. Fantastic, guys. Still people are saying first. There's seconds in there as well. So I like this. Everyone's first or second. Really high hopes for next year. I really like this. Lackland says, yes, Daz, you'll never all climb, brother. Exactly the same to you. I really enjoy seeing you guys all getting into the live stream tonight. Thank you for joining me as always. I absolutely love interacting with you Liverpool supporters on these live streams. The Musk says invincible. Oh, are you saying that out? Are we going to be looking back at this and saying, can Liverpool be invincibles? If that's a very big ask, isn't it? Definitely. But I like the confidence. I Musk, if that's what you were saying. Alisson Becker is a double-decker, says Stephen. I like that as well. Alisson Becker, the double-decker. My nickname for him is the Liverpool Lunatic. I love that I'm going to be able to call him that now, because I think he's an absolute madman. He literally throws himself in front of everything. And I mean, you know, I've watched him play quite a lot, but especially if you watch clips of him, you know, people have been putting clips up on social media recently, haven't they, because of all the rumours. And some of the clips, you know, he's literally just of his saves, and they're really quick because it's like a minute long and it's like his best saves. So those clips are just him flying all over the place. I said, wow, it's like we're signing an absolute nutter, you know, a proper lunatic. So we've got a very brave keeper by the looks of it coming in the door. Looks like he's full of confidence, and this is exactly what Liverpool need, is a goalkeeper full of confidence. Hasn't made, you know, any major mistakes for us just yet. Clean slate. Hopefully him coming in will bring confidence to the other players around him as well, because that's the lift that Liverpool players need. That's the lift that the fans are looking for as well. You know, a fresh start for a goalkeeper. Yes, a world record fee. Some will say, you know, will have some form of pressure to it, but let's hope that he doesn't see that as pressure. Let's hope that he sees that as a massive confidence boost. Let's hope that he sees that as, you know, yes, I am the world record goalkeeper. You know, they wanted me that much. They obviously think that I'm that good that they're willing to break the record that much to sign me. That is how this player should be looking at this one. You know, Tanner says, someone pinch me. I must be dreaming. Tanner, put your arm up, mate. Put your arm up to the screen. There you go. There's your pinch, buddy. You're not dreaming. It's very real, mate. It's very real. I feel like that. I'm still in shock. I said it earlier. I tweeted out. I'm still in shock with this. It's, you know, within a week, we thought we was Ward, Karius, and now Alisson, world record 65 million. Alisson Becker is officially a Liverpool FC player. Liverpool's #1 goalkeeper, guys. And Elle says, first, see, you guys are still going. Massive thank you to you like that. I've answered that. And as I say, if you wasn't live and you've left a comment down below, and you're leaving a comment now saying first or second or whatever, big thank you to you as well for doing so. I know a lot of people really enjoy being involved in the live streams, and you know, still watch it back if you haven't got a chance. So I appreciate you guys doing that as well. No more incomings, methinks, says Jeff I Task. You know, a lot of people are with you on that, Jeff. A lot of people are saying with the amount that we've spent on Alisson, that surely means that will be Liverpool's deals done. I hope that's not the case. I hope it's not the case. You know, we don't know, do we? But I think, like I say, with the Ox situation, I still feel that Liverpool, if you're going off some of the journalists as well, they were saying that Liverpool's target still in the remainder of this window was a number 10 and a goalkeeper. We've got the goalkeeper. Where's the number 10? Isn't it? You know, we still need that number 10, don't we? But Gary says, Daz, you look like Alisson. I know a lot of people say it. Daz a Becker, isn't it? Jan says, any words about the game against Blackburn? Yeah, of course, if you guys want to talk a bit about that as well in the live stream. How do you guys think that went? In the first half, you know, Liverpool didn't get the rhythm going, did they? You know, definitely wasn't too impressed with it. I thought Lallana looked good. was unlucky, hit the woodwork. That was brilliant. Milner, you know, you'd put money on Milner putting a penalty away. He didn't quite get it in the corner where he would normally put it. Keeper made a good save though, didn't he? But yeah, first half, you know, I tweeted out Origi. He's got all the attributes to be a fantastic footballer, hasn't he, really? But you just feel like he doesn't want to use those attributes. You know, so I wasn't too impressed with the first half, but second half, you know, Naby Keita was outstanding again. Markovic announced himself. He was like, I am alive, guys, I am alive. Scored a goal. Daniel Sturridge scored a goal as well, but Naby Keita definitely stood out in that second half. Good to see Fabinho playing again as well. Again, you saw the fans over Karius, wasn't it, in that game as well? So good to see that we've got a goalkeeper in so that Karius is out of the spotlight. He needs that, doesn't he? So yeah, but you know, what are your guys' views on that? Do you think that, you know, the first half was disappointing for you lot? Do you think the second half was definitely better? Because it was, wasn't it? Who impressed you the most in the first half in that game? Let me know, guys. Daz, will you be doing a video on outgoings? Naveen, I always had it, there was always an intention to do a video on outgoings, but I think in every live stream I seem to talk about, you know, the players coming in and the players going out. So I don't know whether I'll do one in particular, but you know, I might do. I really might do. You know, I think you've got the likes of Ward now that is going to Leicester by the looks of it for 10 million. If Ward's going for 10 million, then how much is Mignolet and Karius worth? You know what I mean? Ward doesn't get any game time at Liverpool, so I think Liverpool have done quite good in that sense, but I do rate Ward at the same time. I think Origi goes, Danny Ings is going, isn't he? You know, Solanke, is he going to go on loan? I think Daniel Sturridge is going to stay back by the looks of it. With Ox's injury, I don't think you see any midfielders leave or depart the club now. I really don't see that. If anything, we could do with a midfielder coming in still. So yeah, let me know, guys. Let me know whether you think anyone else goes out as well. I just named a few there. Jay says, I say Karius is going to get loaned out. Could be the case, mate. It could be the case. Dan says, Daz, what? This Dybala rumours? Are they still about? Are they, Dan? Is there still Dybala rumours? Come on. You know, I haven't really paid too much attention to Dybala rumours because I just don't see it happening, guys. I really don't. He's a quality player, isn't he? And it's always good to see Liverpool linked with quality players, but when you see the likes of Dybala linked, when you see those sort of players, I think, yeah, especially when it's, you know, certain sources that are putting it out, there's no evidence to do with it as well. I look at him as a player and I think, you look where he's from, Barcelona, Real Madrid sort of player, not really, you know, a player that, if a player like Dybala was to come to Liverpool within 2 years, he's going to be kicking up probably to go to, you know, Barca or someone, isn't he? So I don't know. I never paid too much attention to it. I see the rumours. A lot of you guys message me every day and send me stuff, you know, and Dybala's name keeps popping up. But I keep saying to everyone, I really would take it with a pinch of salt at the moment if I was you. No one's really shown me anything that I've gone, oh, actually, you know, Dybala, yeah, seems legit. Trev says Lallana. Fernando says Daz. Lallana had a good run out in the first half. Yeah, he did look quite good today, didn't he, Gillian? He definitely did. You know, Travis says Adam. Yeah, Lallana looks really good, doesn't he, guys? You know, a couple of you saying about Lallana there. Ferno saying Daz, how are you, Ferno? It's good to see you in here. Yeah, I think in the first half, I think I looked at Lallana and I was thinking, you know, hopefully he stays fit next season, because I definitely don't see him sold. One, with the injury situation. Two, when you guys were saying about selling Lallana, I said Klopp really rates him as a player. He highly speaks about him. He says he's the best two-footed player he's ever seen. And he said, you know, towards just after last season finished, he said in that last game when Lallana had 20 minutes or whatever it was, he said he was at the sideline watching him and he said, how did we just go a whole season pretty much without Lallana? So I don't see him being sold at all. So hopefully Lallana stays fit next season, because if we got a fully fit a Rarins goal Lallana because he didn't get much football last season, and that's going to benefit Liverpool, isn't it? Massively, especially with Ox being out all year as well. We need someone, you know, a bit of an engine in there, and I think he could be that again, guys, if he gets his fitness levels right up. Julian says, I don't believe that we're done with the transfer window yet. Julian, I've got this feeling like we're not fully over yet as well, but I do get why people are saying that's it because of how much we have spent on the goalkeeper as well. Anthony says, if that is it, no complaints. Fekir would be nice, and with the Ox absent, an addition would be nice. Best transfer window ever. Whatever happens next, first half, Lallana. I really like that, Anthony. I really like that as well. I've got to agree, guys. Come on. I think Anthony was spot on there. You know, you can't have any complaints really with his transfer window. We've just signed that goalkeeper. That, you know, one of the questions that I put out to everyone on a few live streams now was, I said, if you could sign one more player, one more position that we had to strengthen this window, who would it be? Everyone said, look, it's got to be a goalkeeper, hasn't it? And I think a lot of people was either Oblak or Alisson. Liverpool went out, they answered our prayers, they got Alisson in, and they just broke the world record fee. They really have. They more than doubled it, I think, or they about doubled it. So, you know, outstanding, absolutely outstanding. As Anthony said as well, you know, with Ox being absent, a midfielder would be nice. We followed the Fekir stuff for so long, so definitely would be nice to see that finished, see that over the line. It would be a bonus because I think that is still an area that we could improve on, and we do need to improve on. There's part of me that thinks if we don't secure Fekir in this window, then, you know, we could see next window that we find that number 10 or someone, maybe. But it would be nice if we completed it still in this window, wouldn't it? Liam says, Daz, do you reckon we could play Moreno in a more attacking position, maybe a winger, because he's fast and he has an eye for a goal? Liam, a few people, you know, you're not the first. A lot of people have been saying about Moreno further up the pitch. He's very suspect, isn't he, when it comes to defending? He's shown he's got a tackle in him from time to time, but I think it's his positional awareness when it comes to defending. I've said too many times, I've been at games and I've watched him run up the pitch and I think, wow, he's so quick, you know, he gets up that line really well. And then I think, I've watched him and the other team have got the ball the other side and he's so slow to get back. And I think, you know what I mean? It's like he's gone on a trip or something, or it's like he gets caught ball watching a bit sometimes. I think you should be getting back in and holding position, and sometimes the midfielders have to drop in to cover for him and then we lose shape a little bit. So yeah, I get why people say about Moreno playing higher up the pitch as a winger, I really do. But at the same time, if there's a quality left back out there, I like the rumours that we've been linked with in the past with that young Sessegnon. I think if he was available, I think I'd much rather see us sign someone like him in the future. And yeah, if I was Moreno, he could go and do a job for another club, couldn't he? Maybe move back to Spain, go and play there. It's nothing personal against him. I just think he's had his chance at Liverpool. It wasn't to work. As a professional footballer, you would want to play football, wouldn't you? And if he's not going to get much game time, regular game time, you know, I feel for the lad because he spoke, didn't he, about getting a captain's armband, and it was like a final for him and stuff. So he speaks very well about Liverpool, and I like that. So it really isn't anything personal against Moreno. It's just Robbo has come in and he's been outstanding, hasn't he? And we would like to see another quality left back come in to compete in that spot. Martin says we could play a few different ways next season. I can see 3 at the back being deployed. Martin, yeah, different formations next year could be used. We've got a few different type of players now that's come in, so could very well see that as well. You know, if Matip comes back strong, because before Van Dijk came in, Matip was our best centre back at times, and we were saying we need a partner for Matip, and then that changed in it quite a lot, and we heard that he was playing with injuries at times, and then he was really shaky and he just fell apart, didn't he? So, and then we know that he's been out of injury. So who knows if Matip gets back to playing really strong, we could see Free implemented at the back. Gurmit says, that's super chat. Who's at the super chat? Trev. Gurmit, seriously. No one super chatted me, have they? Look, Trev super chatted me, my friend. It's pulling my leg, guys. See, I hate that. See, I panicked there because I think I'd miss one, and I really don't like that because I think it'd be disrespectful if someone's super chatted, and I think, but yeah. Maverick says Markovic played really well today, but Keita was start of the match. Yeah, I have to agree. Markovic, you know, great finish by him today. again, another player, you know, that he could go and do a job for someone. He's never going to play for Liverpool, is he? Like, he's never going to get into the first team or whatever. But definitely, Naby Keita was outstanding today. I think Markovic has still got a few fans among the Liverpool supporters as well. I really do. Like today, I see a lot of people say he still has ability, the lad. He's shown that he does have some ability there, but he just never showed it at Liverpool. Do you think Fekir would sign? Says unknown. Fekir would definitely sign for Liverpool. It's his dream move. We've heard that. We've seen that he's already put on the shirt. We've seen the leaked videos. We've seen that he apparently picked his number as well. The player wants Liverpool. Liverpool have wanted him for over a year. I've been following it for over a year. Loads of other people have been following it for over a year as well. So, you know, Liverpool definitely wanted Fekir. So both parties there, you know, want each other. I really don't buy the latest stories that Fekir is definitely dead in the water, because I think at any moment, I really do think at any moment, Liverpool could just go, actually, you know what, go and get Fekir in. You know, go and speak to him, because let's face it, yeah, if Liverpool make it aware to Fekir that all of a sudden they're willing to re-talk and re-sit at a table with Leon, Nabil Fekir's representatives are going to go, right, Nabil, you know, Liverpool are going to go back to the table. Fekir and his representatives are going to push like mad. And Liverpool Football Club, we know as supporters very well what happens when the players push. What happens, guys? It ends up happening, doesn't it? So, you know, this deal could still happen for definite. Fekir could still come to Liverpool, but at the same time, I'm not going to get my hopes up for it, because we followed this for a long time. We thought he was going to be announced the day after, because we saw all that happen, and it didn't. And if it doesn't happen in this window, if he never becomes a Liverpool player, I would be gutted, because I've really wanted it to happen. But if it's not to be, it's not to be. And we just, hopefully we go out and sign another brilliant number 10, another attacking midfielder that can do a job, you know, for Liverpool, because there's plenty of quality players out there. People are talking about Golovin, people are talking about other players. You know, there's some fantastic talent out there. There's someone out there that we could sign that we might all be like, really Klopp, but at the same time, we've learnt our lessons, and we've all said whoever Klopp does sign, we trust him. We fully support the manager and, you know, who he decides to sign, because Robbo, Ox, you know, Mo Salah, even people was like, why are we signing him, and how good that turned out, you know. I think Fekir is still a go. I really do, but that's just my views on it, guys. Don't worry too much about Fekir. There's still lots of time in the window. Maverick, exactly. Fekir by next Friday. I can just see it happening, says Trev. Yeah, Cooper, I like that idea. Lubac, are you for real? Then says, my hopes are super high. Mo says, Keita was absolutely boss today. Mo, definitely. Stuart says, Moreno defensively, agreed, is poor, but I do feel he's quality going forward. Stuart, yeah, he's definitely got more going forwards, hasn't he, than going back. Yeah, I don't think anyone can argue with that, can they? Don't forget, as always, guys, if you're enjoying the content as well, leave a thumbs up if you haven't already for me. It's muchly appreciated. Just let me know that you're enjoying it. And I said, if we can try and get as close to that 1,000 mark for Liverpool breaking a world record fee, 65 million for Alisson, the hype has been legit. You've seen me go mad at the beginning of the stream, jumping around and out on here. And like I say, if this is the first time you're watching me on YouTube, first time you stumbled across me, hit the subscribe button. If you enjoy daily live streams, interacting with other, you know, Liverpool supporters, getting involved and talking to those as well, there's a really good group on it, guys. There really is. Keita is the newest assist king. Alton, definitely that ball towards the end of the match, it was amazing, wasn't it? It really was. I just thought, wow, what have we got to come? Next season's going to be amazing, isn't it? Ryan says, best stream at YouTube. Thank you very much, Ryan. You know, it means a lot. You guys really do mean a lot to me. Honestly, guys, I started out on YouTube just over a year ago, and I would have been happy with 20 people joining me just to talk about Liverpool Football Club being the best club in the world, talking about the matches, you know, how Liverpool have done, transfers, silly things like that. And, you know, look where we are now. There's thousands of us that talk about Liverpool every day. You guys have become my friends. We talk all the time. We talk on Twitter. We talk on Facebook. We talk on Snapchat. We talk on Instagram. You know, it's it's you guys, it means a lot. It really does. All of you, seriously. Big shout out to all of you guys. We followed Alisson, we followed Van Dijk, we followed all the Liverpool transfers together, haven't we? Yeah, it's getting better, isn't it, guys? You guys have been with me through some, you know, through times where we've been on live streams where we've been saying, oh, what's going on with Liverpool at the moment? It's just not clicking. You know, Liverpool need to make these signings. We need to do this. And being on YouTube through those times, and then now being on YouTube and being on live streams, it's such an amazing feeling to see you guys so much more happier as well. I'm happier, and you guys are happier. It's amazing. It really is. It's so good to see. Motaz, I see your comment there, but I'm not going to read it out, because one thing that I don't do, for those that have children that may be in the backgrounds and stuff watching, I don't read out things like that. I try not to swear and stuff, but I get what you mean. Squisms, that's the Premier League site has removed Ings Liverpool squad number. Has he been moved on? Squisms, I didn't know that, but that's very interesting. I'll have to look into that, my friend. Vent says it's my 10th. Yeah, as a Liverpool supporter, first time, I'm extremely pumped because of Alisson. Bring in stability. That's fantastic. Yeah, these times, a lot of people have said to me, this is the most exciting time I've had since being a Liverpool supporter. You know, this is an amazing time to be a Liverpool supporter. I'm not going to lie. I'm 30 years old. I've supported Liverpool Football Club for a long time. It's been a very long time. I've supported Liverpool in a Roy Hodgson era, which has probably been the worst time for me. Some of the players that we've had, Konchesky, the worst player, hated him. And the signings that we was making back then, you know, those were lows. But to signings like Alisson, Van Dijk, guys, even Fekir this window. I know people wasn't a fan of it, but we're praising Liverpool over signings like, you know, Alisson and how hyped we are over that. But I'm still just as hyped over Fekir, because I think that he could be one of the signings of this window. I really do, because of the fee that we paid for him. 80,000 wages as well. Absolutely outstanding. Seriously, the business that Liverpool are doing is just sheer quality. They've been amazing. They really have. Let me just see whether I can find anything else here, because I want to see if there's anything else that's come out about this. Obviously, I've been reading out stuff. Liverpool have signed Alisson on a 65 million world record deal. For anyone that's just joining, there's so much. Everyone's just going absolutely nuts on Twitter and everywhere else. Obviously, Paul Joyce had put out the Alisson fee is Liverpool will pay 56 million guaranteed, which is 53.8 million to Roma and 2.2 million to International, plus 9 million in add-ons dependent on Champions League qualification. Liverpool feared that the fee would be 90 million in May and 75 million in June. Wow, seriously, guys. This is absolutely amazing, honestly. Roma had put out just before this was announced about they wished him all the best and stuff like that. They had just announced it. Will win. Thank you, mate. 199. Yes, fella. Yes, Will, definitely. I don't know whether I pronounce your last name there right. Win wine. I don't know how you say it, mate, but Will, massive thank you for the donation. Alisson, Liverpool. Big, massive news. I made up. Big shout out to you. I hope you're having a wicked evening. I hope you've had an amazing day. You know, that goes for everyone else as well that's joining me live tonight. And for those of you that aren't even in the live stream and watching it back, hope everyone's having a brilliant day. As a Liverpool supporter, surely it's been a good day. Just the fact that Liverpool have signed Alisson. What a day. What a day. Liverpool won 2-0 as well. You know, Markovic even scored in that game. Sturridge scored. Navigator, outstanding today. Liverpool signed Alisson. All in all, brilliant day to be a Liverpool supporter, isn't it, guys? LFC are going to be the best team in the world, says Craig. Craig, I back that statement right there. I keep saying, my favourite saying at the moment is, the sleeping giant is just starting to wake, guys. Surely, Liverpool Football Club have been asleep for a little while, because what I mean by that is obviously we've always been a big club, but we haven't won silverware for a while, have we? And it's about time we start to win silverware. So as a sleeping giant, we're just starting to wake up again, and we are going to be back to winning titles, winning silverware, Let's take it, guys. Let's go. Like I say, give the new lads time to bed in. Jurgen Klopp, a fantastic manager. Squad depth starting to show, you know, people in the right places. Edwards doing fantastic when it comes to transfer negotiations. You know, there's a real good feel factor on and off the pitch as well. The unity amongst the players. You know, the way the players are and Liverpool Football Club are with the fans as well these days. It's really nice to see as well, isn't it? Mav says, what a spine. Alisson, Keita, Mane, Firmino, Salah. Let's have some. Yes, mate. Yeah, what a spine. You know, at the beginning of the season, Mav, do you remember I was saying Klopp needs to build that spine before Van Dijk come in? I said Klopp needs to build his spine before we can start to judge him. He's definitely got a Klopp spine to that team now, hasn't he? Let's face it, guys. Klopp has finally got his spine to the team. Let's go. Let's have it. Let's have it. I think we're well on our way now, guys. Paul says, I would like the FA Cup and the Ultimate Champions League and the Prem the following season. Paul, I would take that, mate. I would take that. Start winning things. Get a winning mentality back in the team. Get it around the players. Get a feel-good factor back into them. You know, show them that they can win things, because let's face it, we've got the talent. We've got the ability. You've got to win things to keep your best players happy as well. You know, we as fans are like, why would anyone want to leave Liverpool? But players want to win things, so we need to start winning things, don't we? It's as simple as that. We're signing the quality. These big players are turning down other clubs to move to Liverpool. Everyone was worried about Chelsea with Alisson. Well, guess what? Chelsea, Torah, Liverpool have signed Alisson. Get in! Love it. It's brilliant news tonight, says Kevin. It is indeed, Kevin. How are you, my friend? Liverpool supporters in general, very, very hyped tonight. I started the stream off jumping around like I was a little boy again before Christmas. It really was. It was Christmas Eve. You know, Santa Claus was coming and his present was Alisson, Liverpool's goalkeeper. Great present, wasn't it, guys? Graham says, for the first time I can recall, I'm not shouting in frustration at my phone for us to act. Graham, that, you know, it's a fantastic way of putting it. You know, and I think just a week ago, Graham, am I right in saying that, you know, a lot of us was feeling like that. We was going, there was talks about Karius, you know, staying as number one. There was talks of Danny Ward maybe being number one. And a lot of people were saying, why? You know, why? Like, this window, I get it. You know, I was saying, I back the fact of Ward getting his chance at Liverpool. I like that. If, you know, if we're sticking with the goalkeepers, Ward deserves to be given his chance. I said that, but if there's goalkeepers, top goalkeepers available in this window, we've got Champions League football again for the second year running. We got all the way to the Champions League final. You know, we need to improve on key areas in the squad, and a goalkeeper was the weakest link for us, wasn't it? It really was. And you know, a lot of us were saying, why wouldn't we act in this window? And that was only a week ago, you know, and all of a sudden, a week later, bada bing, bada boom, bada bosh. The Liverpool lunatic Alisson is now officially a Liverpool player. 65 million, world record fee. Liverpool have acted. He's now officially a Liverpool player. Come on, I am so hyped for the next season. I really am. This is fantastic. You know, he's already saying the right things. Once the live stream's off, I'll be watching the interviews and stuff. Obviously, you guys come before me in the sense of I was like, I can't wait to watch his interviews and everything. I've read out some of the quotes and stuff that I've come across, but every time there's an announcement or whether I come straight on YouTube, I break the news to those of you that aren't on social media everywhere and you wait for the YouTube announcements and stuff. So yeah, I haven't even watched his interviews and stuff. Some of you guys may have gone off and watched that first before coming on here. So you guys might be a little bit more clued up than what I am at this point in time. But on a serious note though, I'm just really, really happy with this. I really am. You know, where can I watch them, says Daryl? On the Liverpool website. People, you will stumble across them online as well, but yeah, LFC TV will be the main place that you'll be able to find them, my friend. Mary says, that's what I'm saying. He doesn't want a cam, I don't think. Daz, maybe we don't need a cam. Look what happened when Coutinho left. Suddenly we become more concentrated, more intense and compact. Yeah, I get what you're saying, but at the same time, do you not think then that maybe it was just because we was a bit over-reliant on Coutinho because of his quality? I felt like it could have been just that. I still feel like we need someone with that flair and with that ability, and we do need a cam. But, you know, I get what you're saying because I said it myself that I felt that when Coutinho was in the team, as much as I really enjoyed watching him play and how good he was, I felt like some of the Liverpool players around him, when it wasn't clicking, we were just trying to pass the ball to him and just expecting him to do everything. So I felt like we was a bit over-reliant on Coutinho. So, you know, I feel like now we are more of a team, more of a unit, and we do things more together. And I think that when Coutinho left, I felt like that helped us, you know, be aware that we could do that and could score goals, you know, share the load. Salah, you see when Salah comes off the pitch, sometimes our level of game drops and, you know, they dip a little bit and they think, oh, our top scorer's off the pitch and stuff like that. So we don't want to be over-reliant on Mo Salah as well to score goals. And I think with the players that we're adding, and I think if we do add a number 10 to the team, that will help that situation. But, you know, there's people with difference of opinions on that situation. But I think maybe Coutinho at the time, when he was at the club, I felt like it was the players around him might have been a bit over-reliant on him when it comes to those games that teams were parking the bus. Coutinho was the player that shot from outside the box when it scored screamers. We've added players that I think can score screamers from outside the box, a couple of them. And Fekir, for definite, if we signed him, he's got a long shot on him as well. So Vince says spot on, Daz. Yeah, Caesar, I'm glad you agree with that, my friend. He says put the names on our formation. Daz says, Daz, would you take Max Meyer under 21 on a free? I think he's already off the market, Dan. I remember he's definitely gone to someone else, hasn't he, mate? I think I'm like a pig in thing. Happy, says Paul. Yeah, I don't think you're the only one tonight, Paul. I think everyone's very happy. How many of you guys are currently having a beer right now? I'm celebrating with a cup of tea. You know, I should have some, really. Been ladged up as well. Got a flower cup tonight, guys. You know, I haven't got me on the bench LFC cup tonight. I've got flower power. You know, peace, man. But why not? You know, Alisson's a Liverpool player. Why not go all out with a flower cup? Fekir is happening, says Michael Dunn. Hello, Michael. Good to see you still in the live stream here, mate. Fekir is happening. I'm hoping, I back that. I'm hoping that is the case. What does the wrench mean, says Ryan? It's the mods in the stream, mate. They help, you know, keep on top of people, and also they're there for you guys as well in the stream to help. If someone's being rude to you guys as well, they will be on top of that. Also, they're there for you guys to ask questions too. You know, anyone that's new to the channel, you know, if you notice that I'm missing your comments because of how quick it goes or whatever, feel free to speak to the mods and anyone else. They're very polite. You know, it's not just about me, it's about all of you. They will speak to you as well, and you know, a lot of them are very clued up on Liverpool Football Club as well, and some of them are just really nice people, and that's what they're mods, and they deserve it, you know. But I consider all of my subscribers really friendly and polite. Otherwise, I don't think they would be in the live stream, because we don't appreciate nasty people, do we, guys, on this channel? But yeah. Kill says Mo Salah will score more this year. Alisson's distribution is quick. Teams will not want to win a corner against us now. As soon as he catches it, boom, Salah in on goal. The Killwood is a very, very good point. That people are saying that we need a playmaker, and I see someone say earlier, well, Liverpool have just signed a playmaker in Alisson as well, because he's going to be our most deep laying playmaker, you know, on the pitch. Because you're very right, you know, set pieces would have been an issue before, but teams are going to be very aware that Liverpool was already dangerous on a counter-attack. How much more dangerous are we going to be on a counter-attack with a goalkeeper, with Alisson's quality and distribution, Mo Salah's pacing behind? You know, oh my God, it's frightening, isn't it? Mane as well up top. You know, Bobby with his silky touch, you know, especially with that hairdo that he's got. How is Alisson? You know, he's going to spot his Brazilian friend a mile off, isn't he? You know what I mean? He's going to look up and see that hairdo and be like, right, bosh, the ball straight out. Bobby's going to control it first time. He's going to turn around, see Mo Salah or Mane. He's going to lay him through. It's going to be a no-look pass. They're going to be a throw and goal. Bang, straight in the back of the net. I'm pretty sure we're going to see a few moves like that next season for definite. Craig says, I've never got excited about Fekir. Has never truly been convinced he would sign. It hurts, Craig. You know, well, you haven't been wrong so far, have you, Craig? So I get it, mate. I really get it. I got excited about it. I sort of trusted Liverpool journalists putting out that he was going to be announced a day after. I did a video where it was like, it's 99% complete because of what we were seeing. And I always go off the reliable journalists as well. So, you know, I felt sick that I did all that and I got my hopes up myself, and then it didn't happen. So yeah, I was gutted over it. That's why I'm still hoping it does happen, really. Stuart says, love the channel and everything you do. Thank you very much, Stuart. I really appreciate that, and I love that you joined me, and you know, and thank you for saying that as well, mate. I appreciate you joining and leaving your comments and stuff, mate. Vince says, can't wait to see all the sparkles linking up together. Yes, me too. Oh, I'm getting a little bit gassy, guys. It must have been the food that the missus gave me while the match was on tonight. It's repeating on me. I'll say it's repeating on me. Burden says, Alisson is a missing puzzle for Jurgen team. I believe we have been lacking a good keeper since the golden days of Roma. Here, Burden. 100%. Absolutely 100% agree with that. LFC. So LFC Cooper says, Klopp said no more signings after Blackburn game. What Klopp actually said, no more signings, LFC. Obviously, I haven't watched that, but if he did say that, then I will know that later, because I'll be checking into that myself, guys, and I'll let you know. I'll update everyone. Obviously, you've got the Facebook group for anyone that is on Facebook and uses Facebook a lot. On the bench, LFC, LiverpoolFC fans. There'll be updates on there, like with this Alisson stuff. I was updating the group. For those of you guys that was on that group today as well, you saw my updates, but if I wasn't replying to some of the comments on there, you got to remember I'm at work throughout the day as well. And then this evening and that, once I get in from work, you know, that's why every now and then you might not get a reply on the comments. Plus I get thousands of comments a day now, so I'll try my best. But I just appreciate you guys getting involved and, you know, talking on the groups, and, you know, on Twitter as well. Follow me on Twitter, guys, on the bench LFC. You know, I retweet everything from the trusted journalists. I break down all the rubbish, you know, and I try not to get involved in all the rubbish reports and rumours and stuff, but you guys message me and ask me what I believe on everything, so a lot of people like to follow me on that as well. It's more updates. For those of you guys that like transfer updates, especially while the transfer window's on, it's more interaction, because I can go live on the live streams. I do that daily, you know, unless there's something really important, so I can't, but yeah, I live stream every day. But if you want, you know, updates throughout the day as well, it's a lot easier for me when I'm on my phone. Even when I'm at work, I can quickly say, oh look, there's something new here, so I'll update the Facebook group, and on Twitter I'll update you guys on that as well. So it's very worth following, in my opinion. Singh says, subbed. Thank you very much, Singh. A big shout out to you. Welcome to the channel, my friend. Feel free to talk to the guys as well in the live chat. I appreciate that you've subbed to the channel, mate. I hope you enjoy the content moving forwards. Hopefully so. Michael says, Daz, I have to go. I'm with my dad. Take care, mate. Take care, you legends. You never walk alone. Okay, Michael, thank you for joining me tonight. Say hello to your dad for me. I hope that you and your dad celebrate, obviously, the great news tonight, and enjoy the rest of your evening, my friend. Okay, Shane says, what number will he be? Number 1, because of his photos in his video. He got AB1. Yeah, that's, you know, that's what people are saying. Obviously, on his gloves, he's got that, hasn't he? So I guess so. I was looking at the game tonight and I saw Karius with the number 1, and I was like, that's very interesting, isn't it? Because I thought, So, but yeah, obviously once I get off the live stream, guys, because I went live straight away to break the news. So once I get off the live stream, I'll do a bit of digging into everything for you guys. That's what I say. If you follow me on Twitter and you join the Facebook group, then yeah, on the other platforms, I will update you guys on stuff like that. Craig says, hi, the Kilted Rule Star. Where in Scotland are you from? I'm in Angus. Maverick says, oh yes, Icardi, that would be perfect. That would be a good signing, wouldn't it? Let's all pay Daz wages so he can be live all day. Trev, can you imagine? You know, like I say, for those of you that do donate to the channel, I do really appreciate that, but I never expect it, guys, honestly. Thumbs up on the live streams, thumbs up on the videos I put up. That is all I ask from you guys. If you do that, you know, that helps the channel grow. That puts it out. You share it on social media for me. If you're on Twitter, if you're on Facebook, share it out. For me, that, you know, that's more than enough. You guys joining and leaving your comments and talking to me, I really appreciate that, guys, honestly. I do it because I really enjoy talking about Liverpool every day and talking to you guys and making new friends. One of my goals in life is to talk to as many Liverpool supporters as possible. You know, I really would love to do that. I want to meet as many as well in life. So next season, I'm going to be going to a lot of Liverpool games, hopefully throughout the year. I've already met a couple of you, so hopefully next year, when I go to the matches, I'll be, you know, talking to you guys. You'll know when I'm going to the matches anyway, because I won't be doing watch-alongs when I do go, obviously. So hopefully we get to meet up as well, guys. That'd be really nice, you know, meet up at Anfield if you guys are going to Anfield, meet up at the away games, and, you know, we go for a drink or whatever, guys, and I'm well up for stuff like that. I've met a few of you already and, you know, become really good friends with some of you. Michael says, take care, legends, you Neville Cologne. Boom. Yes, he's rubbing it in Chelsea's face basically. Graham says, watch his channel for weeks, signed up to YouTube tonight for the first time just for this live stream. Wow, thank you very much, Graham. I really appreciate that, mate. I really appreciate that. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying the content, and, you know, for that, Graham, you know, you obviously do like it, so massive thank you to you, and a big shout out to you, Graham. Hopefully, you know, may you continue to enjoy the content and, you know, really get stuck in with the rest of the guys as well in the chat. We've really grown a really nice, you know, fan base on here as well. Thousands of us now every day. Scotty says, Daz, I'm going to Leicester away if you're up for a pint before the game. Scotty, you know, it's a shout. If I end up at these games and stuff, then definitely, you know, if you guys, you'll know anyway on the channel, like I say, if I say I'm going to it and you guys go into it, drop me a message, let me know that you're going, and we'll do the best that we can, guys, you know. I'm a Liverpool supporter. I want to meet as many of you as possible. I'm well up for it, seriously. It'll be a right laugh. We'll have brilliant times. Get some of you on the channel as well, you know. I'll grab the phone out, we'll do a quick video or some live streams and that. Get your faces on the channel as well. You always talk on the channel, so why not have your face on it? But if some of you are shy, that's fair enough. But you know, like I say, my channel is very much about the voice of the people, getting the voice of Liverpool supporters out there. I've got a platform to be able to do that for you guys. It's about sharing, isn't it? So D says, subscribed, you're a wonder, mate. Wow, thank you very much, mate. Massive thank you for this subscription, mate. I'm really happy that you've done that. And yeah, again, I hope you continue to enjoy the content, mate. Welcome to the channel, and yeah, everyone, welcome D to the channel. Absolute legend. Graham says, it was for the kitchen mostly. Hashtag kitchen love. Oh god. Yeah, it probably was. Guys, if you're new to the channel and you're wondering about the kitchen, it's just where my computer is, but everyone loves the kitchen, all right? If I do a live stream on my phone, or if I'm at work and somewhere else, everyone goes nuts if the kitchen's not in the background. They really freak out and they're like, where's the kitchen? Like, seriously, you know, they get really funny about the kitchen. So, yeah. So if you're one of those people that just can't cope if the kitchen's not in the background, then let me know, you know, but that's why the kitchen remains in the background, all right? But yeah, like I say, the kitchen's there, it's not for a reason, all right? I like to try and put a good swing on it and say that's where all the good stuff's cooked up, but it's not for that reason. It's just because I'm a family man, the computer's here, the kitchen's in the background, you know, this is me, Liverpool supporter. You know, my son's normally running around somewhere in the house as well. Daz, do a live cook-off, says Burden. Yeah. Oh god, Burden, seriously, you guys want a cooking show, but it would be rubbish. It really would. You know, beans on toast, anyone? D says, can Karius be our second keeper? That's the question here, guys. You know, Liverpool have signed Alisson now. It's official for anyone that's just joining that does wonder that. But yeah, the real question here, guys, and I will put it as I like to do for all of you that are in the live stream here, and for anyone again that's watching it back and not live, do you guys reckon that Karius could be Liverpool's number 2 now? You know, took out the spotlight because he won't be number 1. Will he remain and be number 2, or do you think it's time that he will leave? So leave or number 2 for Karius. Those are your options. Please answer thy question in the live chat. Remember, it's about getting your views out there as well, guys, not just mine. Tony says, you say thanks to us all, Daz, but we are the ones who should be thanking you. You keep us all updated and we all appreciate you for that, so thank you. Tony, you're very welcome, mate, honestly. None of you guys have to thank me. I do it because, you know, I enjoy talking to Liverpool supporters and talking to you guys. You know, I really appreciate that comment though, mate. I really do. Craig says, get off the internet and cook us a slap up in that kitchen. Craig. Yeah. You know, my missus said, when I say about you guys talking about me doing a cooking show, she just laughs and she says, as if. John says leave. Yeah, so John, straight away you're saying he should leave. Neo says, do you think Fekir will happen, Daz? Neo, I think that we've got a good chance still, mate. I will talk about that in a second. Remind me, Neo. Gary says with Ward going, Karius will be number 2. Yeah, probably. Terry saying number 2 as well. You know, Zubs is here as well, saying Klopp said after the Blackburn match he doubts LFC will sign any other player after Alisson Becker. There you go. So that's more than one person is saying what Klopp said, which I haven't seen because of doing this live stream, guys. But Ward might leave, and so is Mignolet. So yes, Karius will be number 2, says David. The love is real on here, says the Kilted. The love is very real tonight, and you know, it's because everyone's so hyped about signing Alisson Becker, isn't it? It really is. Don't forget, guys, like I say, that we're trying to break that 1,000 thumbs up record on this live stream. We've got over 1,000 before, but let's do it. Let's share it to everyone. Let's try and break that 1,000 thumbs. I have no idea what we've got, but you know, I don't think we will. But if we can get anywhere near it, I would really appreciate that. Alisson Becker, world record goalkeeper. He signed for Liverpool. Let's try and get there. Opinion on Redmen TV, says Lou. You know, I've got a lot of respect for them, mate. It's hard running a YouTube channel. They do really well. You know, they're Liverpool supporters as well. So, you know, they're good lads, aren't they? They support Liverpool. They update you guys as well. You know, so, you know, and look how big they are. They've done really, really well for themselves, aren't they? Haven't they? Who would take Karius? That's the problem, says Martin. Yeah, at the moment, with how confidence levels are, I think there would be clubs in other leagues that would probably take him, but I'm not too sure about the Premier League at the moment. How will Henson fit into the midfield, and where do you think Lallana will play? Joshua, it's a very good question. I think Henson will still play a similar role to what he was, but I would like to see him play more of an advanced role now with Fabinho in the door. I think he would play a more of an advanced role better, to be honest. I never think he suited that holding role. Lenny says should stick with Karius, you'll never walk alone is our motto. He would be decent backup when he gets confidence back. Lenny, you know, it's very true about the you'll never walk alone part. It's he would be a decent backup if he could get his confidence back, but it's taking him out of the spotlight, isn't it? You know, bringing in the number 1 goalkeeper. I said if we can get him out of that spotlight now, let him go and get his confidence back, whether that means he goes on loan, whether he stays at Liverpool and just goes and, you know, really tries to forget about what's happened so far at Liverpool. The test will be is mentally, how long will it take? Because, you know, every time he will play for Liverpool in the future, other fans are going to ridicule him for what's happened. And how long will it take him to get, you know, get that confidence back up? Because if you're not playing regular football, if he stays at Liverpool and he's not playing for the first team, yeah, all of a sudden he gets put back in and teams, you know, their fans start ridiculing him, or he makes the odd mistake again, straight away his confidence is going to get blown again. You need to play football to get that confidence levels back up, don't you? And so I think the best thing would be to get him out of this league, away from fans that will really want to get on his back about what's happened to him. You know, I mean, I say, does he end up coming back to Liverpool? I don't know. But like I say, I really hope that he can, you know, get over what's happened to him on a personal level, you know, as a human being. I hope that he can sort out his career, because I don't wish anything bad, you know, against him. So hopefully he can do that. But I think, you know, if he's Liverpool's number 2 and he doesn't get game time for a while, there's only so much confidence that you can build up without playing, isn't there? That's my one concern. So he sits there in the back. Yes, he took out the spotlight, but then all of a sudden he gets a game, something happens, something goes wrong, boom, straight away confidence levels back down again. So that's my concern with it. Vent says already a family man. Who, mate? Are you talking about me, Vent, or someone else? If you're talking about me, I am, mate. I am 30 years old. I've got a lovely little boy and a very, very beautiful missus. She would appreciate me saying that as well. She's been on the channel before, actually. She's come on one of her live streams. She's been on a couple of things before, but a long, long time ago. Anthony says Karius has to go. If he accepts number 2, it will destroy him. I think so. I think mentally it will, but I don't know whether we do keep him back or not, guys, at the moment. What about the new third kit? Thoughts, Daz? Frederick? I like the new third kit, actually. I think it's quite nice. I think the general views on the third kit is a lot of people seem to like it, but I'm not the biggest fan of the away kit. You know, the purple. I don't like that much, but I know a lot of people do like it. But yeah, personally, I don't like that one as much. A lot of people are talking about what Jurgen Klopp has said after the game, guys, and about no other transfers. So I haven't seen that myself because I was setting up a live stream, obviously, and seeing what he said. I was making sure that was on top of when Alisson was going to be announced. So I haven't seen that, but at the same time, you know, one, I don't think that Jurgen Klopp is the sort of manager who will say things if he didn't mean it. So that may mean that Liverpool might not do anything else. On the other hand, could it again be a ploy that Liverpool may use this as a tactic, you know, for someone? But at the same time, I really don't think he would. I don't think Klopp is that type of manager to say something to then go back on it. You know, maybe he's happy with what we've done in this transfer window, and I think we should all be happy as fans as well. Even though we would like Fekir to still happen, even though we would like other signings, we've got that goalkeeper, haven't we? So, you know, I'm happy in that department. I'm happy with Shaqiri. I'm happy with Naby Keita, which we knew was coming. I'm happy with Fabinho. I think we've definitely addressed some of the key areas, and I'm happy to see how we do now moving forwards. You know, I definitely think that at any moment, though, we could still all of a sudden pick up where Fekir happened. Klopp himself said about with the Alisson stuff, he said it was only, you know, a week or two ago that all of a sudden it become available that we could land one of the best goalkeepers in the world. And he said then it was a case of speaking to the owners quickly, and, you know, they was excited, and that was how Alisson come about. So if that was the case over Alisson and how much Astor's cost us, then with Fekir already had the medical, and apparently that was completed with him already. We've seen a leaked video and that looked true and legit as well. You know, it's a dream move for him. The player wants to move to Liverpool. It wouldn't take a lot apart from getting back at the table with Leon. So that deal could happen, you know, if all of a sudden Liverpool decides to do that. It could happen really quick, guys. So I wouldn't rule anything out yet, but at the same time, I wouldn't get our hopes up that Liverpool would do anything else yet. I think we just kind of have to just, you know, see what happens. I think we should be happy with what we got and maybe not be too greedy. But as Liverpool supporters, of course, we would be looking at everything else, wouldn't we? And going, oh yeah, but he would be brilliant, wouldn't he, as well, to come in? Burton says Klopp's comments are just a negotiation tactics. Secondly, Klopp isn't just going to announce that he is signing Fekir. Trust me, we will get Fekir. See, again, you know, Burton speaking some sense there. I think that he may be using it. At the same time, like I say, I do also feel, though, that Klopp is a type of manager that doesn't really say one thing if he means another. But who knows, it could be a tactic, like what you're saying there, like what you're pointing out. Tactics are used by teams, are used by managers, are used by things. Lyon are well known for that. Liverpool have been very quiet over, you know, Fekir, haven't they, since what's happened. That's another reason why I feel that, you know, this Naby Fekir stuff definitely isn't dead, because Liverpool Football Club, they never really went after anyone else, did they? And we definitely was looking, you know, for that position, wasn't we? The Must says, what if Klopp is telling us Fekir is done? Who knows? Who knows? I haven't seen it, have I? So I can't do my usual where I break it down myself, guys. If we'll be fully complete with Fekir, I think that we'd be really close to that, wouldn't we, mate? He says, Karius kept a clean sheet tonight, so that will do his confidence good, even though it's pre-season. Ian, every time a goalkeeper keeps a clean sheet, it's another tick, isn't it, for them? You know, pre-season, not pre-season, goalkeepers, their stats, they're all about clean sheets, isn't it? Every time they save a ball, you know, even if you're not a professional footballer, even if you're not a goalkeeper, when my mates used to say to me, Daz, we need a goalkeeper this weekend or whatever, we come and go in between the sticks or whatever, or when you was at school and you went in goal for a bit, you know, you save a shot or whatever, it makes you feel good, doesn't it? So you must grow in confidence as a goalkeeper every save that you make as well. So it's good. Shaqiri can play as a number 10, says Ferno. Exactly, Ferno. He can definitely do that. Maybe Liverpool are looking at that now that we've secured him. And we could say, look, here we go. We've got Shaqiri in the door. Yes, we didn't pay a lot. Yes, a lot of people are not jumping like over Alisson and other players, but definitely a good addition to the team, I think. Ferno says, do you think that Liverpool want to sell all the deadwood like Mignolet, Ward, Markovic, Ings, about 40 million to fund Fekir? Also, Ziyech looks like a good, looks to go to Lyon since Roma are close to signing Malcolm. Yeah, that could be very possible. I think Liverpool may be looking to see who we can get rid of and for what price before we might, you know, fund maybe someone else. It's very possible that could be the case, Ferno, definite. Adam says Klopp's wording was not a full stop, no transfers. He said at start will be working till the last day of the window. He wants a Coutinho replacement. He will get that with Fekir. Adam, thank you for letting me know. Like I say, guys, I never saw it myself. I will be checking this out once I'm off the live stream, and then I will let you know what I make of it when I next speak to you lot. Tomorrow night, just a heads up, tomorrow night I am at on a boat on some party thing that we've got to go to. Me and the missus have been invited to it, so yeah, it's not as posh as what it sounds like, by the way, because I'm really not posh, but yeah, you can probably tell that. So yeah, we are going to some party thing in the evening, so you won't get a live stream out of me unless, of course, there'll be breaking news. If there's breaking news, as always, on the bench LFC, if you're watching this and you're not subscribed yet and it's breaking news, I will go live. You guys, the subscribers will tell you in a live chat. On the bench LFC always goes live when there's breaking news. I put everything, I put all you guys first before anything else. I always do. Daz, if we get Fekir in now, we will win the league, and I think other teams will work out Man City, get more results off them. Yeah, definitely, Dan. Other teams will should get more points off of them, shouldn't they? Shell says big shot. Big shot, Shell. Big shot. Big shout or big shot? He says this team can already win the league, Fekir, and it will be a fail if we don't win it. This team should be able to win the league, shouldn't they, mate? You could say that on paper. The quality's there. If they can, definitely work together as a unit as well, you've got to give them a chance to bed in. I think that the ability that is amongst that team, I think we could do really well next year once they've bedded in. And there's other areas of the game as well that we've got to improve on, haven't we? Trent will still play, says Scouse. I think so as well, mate. I really do think Trent will be #1 right back next year to begin with, I think, for me. Vent says, guys, Daz, what about Jones? He seems pretty talented and sharp. Jones has definitely got a big future ahead of him. I like what I'm seeing of him more and more recently. So, yeah, I think he will. WJ Davis says, subbed. Thank you for the subscription, my friend. I appreciate that. Welcome to the channel. Say hello to everyone in the live stream as well. Everyone that's in there. You're part of the family now. So if you've got any questions for anyone else as well in there, and you've got any views, feel free to put it. It's about getting everyone's opinions out on this channel and interacting with everyone, myself, and all the rest of the subscribers and Liverpool supporters that join in. By the way, I love this channel. Thanks for doing what you do and the effort you put in, says Adam. You're very welcome, Adam. Very, very welcome. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm enjoying you being on the channel and everyone else as well. It's my pleasure. It really is. Definitely, Craig, says Trev. Zubs says, I personally think we should bid 100 million for Dybala. On paper, we will be the most frightening. Yeah, we're already one of the most frightening, aren't we? You've got to say that Liverpool got to be one of the most frightening teams. I think we were scaring people next year. I definitely think Liverpool got the fear factor in the sense that teams don't like to come at Liverpool, do they? Because we scare them. I said that we haven't got the full fear factor because teams know that if they sit back against us, they might nick points from us. So we ain't got that in a sense of fear factor. But yeah, adding key players like we have makes us more and more frightening. You're saying about Dybala there. I think there's other players as well that would definitely help us in that sense. Yup says channel is growing faster, as well deserved. Yeah, we're definitely jumping up again. I really appreciate you guys that have just subscribed, and to everyone that was a subscriber as well. You guys are part of the growth. You're part of helping it grow. So a massive thank you to all you lot that are helping it grow and sharing it on all social media platforms like you do. Thumbs up on the live streams and stuff. It all helps it grow. So it's just as much you guys as it is me. Jamie says Alisson. Yes, Jamie, indeed. Craig says I love FSG. Big question. Another big question for this live stream. Was anyone else FSG out that has now changed their opinion on FSG? Are you now, don't be afraid to admit it, was you FSG out before this window and now you're starting to think FSG in? Let me know. Just, you know, you don't have to, but feel free to put it in a live chat, see whether you're changing your opinions. I know that maybe this window might not be the be all and end all of it, but just, you know, I'm just interested to see whether anyone's changed their opinions on them. Dave says, sorry for the spam, buzzing for the signings. Fabinho interview. He and Mbappe has already said for the next season he will remain at PSG, but will try slowly to convince him to come to Liverpool. Dave, convince Mbappe. It's all on you, my friend. It's all on you. Frederick says, brushing my shoulders. Frederick, brush them shoulders, my friend. Stephen says, we still miss that creative player that will unlock defences, that park the bus. Everything else is superb. It's just that small part, yeah. It's still that one area, isn't it, that we could do with adding to. And this window would have been lovely if we could have done that still. Shaqiri will help with that, but we could have done with the Fekir or someone similar, couldn't we? Dan says, Daz, who would you say the best signing so far, mate? I say the one that I think would probably have the most impact for me at the moment because of the situation has got to be Alisson. It really has. All of them in their own aspects, that they all bring something fantastic to the team. And I'm going to say Shaqiri as well with that one, guys. I really do. I know he didn't get as much hype, but I think Shaqiri, he's a quality set-piece taker that Liverpool have added to the team. He brings a lot of experience as well. You know, Naby Keita's bringing a lot. We saw how good he was in that match again tonight. Fabinho is that holding midfielder that we've lacked for so many years that we were crying out for. We were crying out for a goalkeeper. We've now signed the world record goalkeeper in Alisson. Wow, seriously, it would be really hard to pick right now who will be the best signing, because I think they're all going to be outstanding in time. But yeah, I think if you look at the situation with the goalkeeper, I think that was probably the weakest area because of what's been going on recently. So I say that Liverpool have done really well to go out and land, you know, a top goalkeeper for that position. I really do. And I think if we do end the transfer window right now, as it is, I think a lot of Liverpool supporters will be content. I think they'll be like, okay, this has been a really good window. Even without signing Fekir, even though a lot of people would still like that, I think there's, you know, supporters out there that would say, okay, fair enough, you know, you got that goalkeeper in at the end, we'll take that. Charlie says, you are aware Fekir isn't going to get signed now. There is no chance the board is going to spend an additional 60 million euros. Charlie, you know, I think, I know everyone's got their own opinions on it, but I still feel like ruling out Fekir and saying that, you know, Liverpool's board won't spend 60 million on him after signing Alisson, I really would say that I wouldn't say that that's the case. Fekir and, you know, Alisson was targets, both. I know that we paid more probably than what we wanted for Alisson. And this is only my opinions, guys. Like, you know, I respect everyone's opinions. I think, you know, with the goalkeeping situation, yes, we spent more, like I was just saying, but with Fekir, you've got to look at that situation as well, guys. You know, Liverpool apparently would be wanting to pay for Fekir in instalments, so it wouldn't be paying for it all up front. And you don't pay for any player really up front. Everyone was talking about the Coutinho money. You know, Barcelona didn't pay us a lot up front for Coutinho at all. A lot, when you see about these transfer fees that are thrown around and stuff like that, you know, you never really pay it all up front, guys. So I think with Fekir, you know, Liverpool will be trying to negotiate a good deal where we'll be paying it over a few years, is what I believe with it as well. So I think Liverpool could still afford to sign him. If you look at the Champions League run, the revenue that we brought in, the new sponsorship, you know, extension, Liverpool, you know, we're one of the most, you look at the Forbes magazine, you know, one of the most powerful clubs when it comes to money, guys. Seriously, like, we really are. We bring in so much money, we really do, in revenue. I don't see why Liverpool can't compete. I really don't. And I just think to say that we definitely can't afford to sign Fekir now because we've signed Alisson, I wouldn't want to say that, to be honest, guys. I really wouldn't. I think that Liverpool could still finance this move, but it's just my opinion, so guys, it really is. You know, I see other people, and I think there will be journalists as well that people follow that will say Liverpool won't be doing this. I see people now saying that Klopp has said about transfers and might be the last. So, you know, probably right that Liverpool won't go or make that move if that's the case. But I would say that Liverpool could afford it. I really would. You know, and if you look at shirt sales and stuff like that and other revenue that would come in with adding players, you make a certain amount of money back when you sign players as well, guys. Players are investments at the same time. You pay out on players, but especially when you're paying for them over a certain amount of years, you also make off these players as well at the club. Yes, you pay wages as well, but there's a lot that goes into it as well, guys. Vince says, Daz, what about the second extension of Anfield? In what sense, Vin? In what sense? Like, when will it happen or whatever? I can't remember. I don't think they ever fully put the actual date on it, did they? I don't think, and I can't remember off the top of my head, mate. And all what is happening now is a chess game with Leon. Both clubs waiting for the next move. It would be completely 100%, says Adam. Yeah, you know, people are still saying that as well, Adam. People are still confident. You've got one. There's a line straight down the middle. You've got one set of people, journalists and fans, saying they're adamant it's going to happen. You've got one set of journalists and fans saying, you know, it's not going to happen now. So it depends who you want to believe and what side you're on, isn't it? I still think that, you know, it's very likely that it could happen. But if it doesn't happen, we've got a top keeper. We've made quality signings this window. We've got a very strong squad. We did really well last season. We finished top 4 and we went all the way to a Champions League final. We've improved. I'm happy to see what we can achieve next year. I really am with what we've got. But if we can add Fekir to it, I still feel that that's a piece that we could do with adding as well, guys. True, but is Robertson going to be our left back? Robertson's going to be our left back, Scotty. Robertson's a fantastic left back. I can't see anyone moving Robertson out of Liverpool's team at the moment. I think he's been outstanding since he's come in. Everyone's, you know, spoke highly of Van Dijk since he's been in, saying since he's come in, Liverpool have been brilliant defensively. He's very much improved us. And I said also Liverpool started defending a lot better when Robbo got his chance to play in the first team. He definitely made us more solid as well defensively. He filled a hole, didn't he, in that left back spot. Definitely when he plays next to Van Dijk, those two so strong. I don't believe transfer rumours until I see a pic of the lean, says Cal. Are we chatting about Fekir, says Melvin? We was just then, Melvin. Cal, what rumours are you not believing there? You're talking about the Fekir stuff there, mate. If you're talking about Alisson or whatever, then I'm pretty sure you know that Alisson's officially a Liverpool player now. That he's already done. I'm pretty sure you are, my friend. The Kilt says, I have to say FSG and ENA have done incredible work building this brand globally and also sorting out all the loans taken out on our club from previous owners to put us in this position. Yeah, you've got to say that obviously we was in a really bad position. As much as, you know, FSG are always going to run Liverpool as a business, you know, they're never gonna run us into the ground, are they, FSG? And recently, the way the club is run, they've got the right people in the right places, and it's working. Everything seems to be working and working well. They really look like they actually want us to compete. You know, there was question marks a little while ago saying that FSG talk like they want to compete, but are they really proving that in the transfer windows? Well, you've got to say world record centre back, world record goalkeeper. Backing Klopp with transfers as well. You know, they're making statements, guys. Klopp said after this Alisson signing, he said that there was a couple of weeks ago that they was made aware that Alisson was available, and I think it was, you know, once that happened, Klopp said then it was just a matter of speaking to the owners, and they was very excited. So, you know, obviously once he spoke to the owners, they backed him on signing Alisson. So, you know, obviously it come down to the owners with a decision, and they backed Klopp. So, you know, I know that a lot of people, you know, wasn't sure on FSG. There was a lot of FSG out and there was a lot of FSG in, but this window's been fantastic for Liverpool. It really has. So, Monkey says Markovic. What Markovic is in? Markovic is still alive and he scored a good goal today, or Markovic is still at the club. What's going on? Or what Monkey? Bogdan as well. Or, I think we're just listing the players, you know, at Liverpool that haven't really done too much, isn't it? Is our goalkeeper coach good? I don't trust him, says Kapil. He hasn't really done too much, has he, for us? Let's face it. A lot of people are saying that we should get a new goalkeeper coach. Master respect for FSG, says Shell. Yeah. I think a lot of people are saying that, especially recently as well. It's happened. Hype, says Scott. Hype, Scott. Definitely, it's definitely happened. Seems like a dream, says Ven. It definitely is. Still can't believe we were in Champions League final a month or so ago. It definitely feels like a dream, mate. It does. Craig says, I've been admin on other LFC websites and on the bench. Blows them all away. Respect, appreciation, humility and love oozes from Big Dazza to us fans. Thank you, my friend. Seriously, Craig, I really appreciate you saying that. You know, I think that's the way you got to be in life. You know, respect people, treat people how you want to be treated back, isn't it? That's the old saying, isn't it? You know, as you're growing up, that's what you're taught. And you guys are respectful to me. I always say I'll be respectful to you guys if you're respectful to me. So I really like you guys, the way, you know, you always commit to the channel and you subscribe and you take the effort to comment on my videos and you leave the thumbs up. And I say, you know, you guys that do that for me, I appreciate that. So that's why I work hard to update you guys and do the long live streams talking to you. And I'm aware that some guys, you know, say that they would like some shorter videos again for some of the updates, and that as the season kickstarts you will get shorter videos again. But while there's been the break in the World Cup, I've done the longer live streams for more interaction with you guys. For anyone that's new, the live streams, don't be put off if there's update videos and you see like an hour to 2 hour live stream. The updates of my live streams will always be the first 5 to 10 minutes of the live stream. Will always come, if you see the titles like, you know, Liverpool in talks over Fekir again, I always start my live streams with the update and what my views are on it, and then it will be about jumping into the live chat, interacting with all the people, the Liverpool supporters that have joined on the live stream, you know, finding out what they are making and what they're saying about it as well, and then just reading out their views to everyone that's watching. And yeah, that's where the time gets added up to the hour to 2 hours sometimes, silly things like that. But if you haven't got all day to watch it, don't panic and be put off by the hour. The updates normally only takes a couple of minutes at the beginning, so just for you guys that have just joined, I always do it that way. I found that's the best way to do it. Alisson is a beautiful man, says Tom. He is indeed, isn't he, mate? He really is. Jake says, Daz, I went to Rovers game today. Lallana was outstanding. Did you went and saw it, did you? Yeah, Lallana looked really good in that first half, didn't he? You know, definitely stood out in that first half. You know, lucky you, Jake, seriously. What did you make in the second half, mate? Naby, outstanding, wasn't he? Absolutely outstanding. Yeah, definitely better in the second half, mate, wasn't it? Leon says, I think we should keep Sturridge and give him some game time. Leon, I think Sturridge is talking very much like he wants to stay at Liverpool next season, like he will. And, you know, he wants to be part of the first team week in, week out. So hopefully, you know, he sticks around. Hopefully he stays fit and is available. Because if we got a fully fit Daniel Sturridge, and if he's match sharp and available to help bang in goals and help us get 3 points, then I'm up for that, you know, for the remainder of his contract. Melvin, a wage bill is 220 million a year, says Paul. Craig says, if we don't get Fekir, I think Klopp will use Lallana in that position. If Lallana stays fit all season, then, you know, he can definitely do a job for us. Michael Ekin says, can't wait to see Alisson show his stuff, but have we all forgotten that we battered them 5-0 last season? I don't think people have forgot. I think people are just trying to look at it like Liverpool's attack was just amazing, wasn't it? You know, I think even if you're the best keeper in the world, you look at the best keepers in the world, mate. There's only so much you can do in between the sticks if you're coming up against that much firepower, you know. But I get it, Michael. I get it that people are saying, because even I said, you know, during the World Cup, I watched, you know, a couple of his games, and I said there was nervous moments for him when I watched it, but you know, hopefully he's full of confidence. Hopefully he would come in. Last season, apparently he didn't make one mistake for Roma. His stats are impressive. I call him the Liverpool lunatic is my nickname for him, because he will be a goalkeeper that will throw himself in front of everything. Hopefully, hopefully he comes in oozing confidence, which will hopefully ooze confidence, up the confidence of players around him as well. It helps as well, taking Karius out of the spotlight. And, with the price, I see people saying about the price of this player, and yes, it's a world record. Yes, we probably overpaid for him. I think that's fair to say. But at the same time, Liverpool had to go out and pay top whack for this goalkeeper. We had to. Otherwise, it would have been a goalkeeper that everyone would have been moaning about. Roma was never going to sell this player for cheap, to anyone, but especially to Liverpool, because people were saying about the Salah, fee and the situation. But Roma just didn't want to sell Alisson for cheap because they know he's a top goalkeeper. He's Brazil's #1. And this is, Liverpool's #1 target. This is a goalkeeper that Klopp wanted. This is the man that, I guess Klopp sees will best suit our play style. There's goalkeepers out there that may be quality in certain aspects, but we need a goalkeeper that can suit that high line that Liverpool play and be quick off the line and, quick at being able to get the ball and release it quick, good distribution. I think he ticks all those boxes. So I'm happy. I'm over the moon. I'm ecstatic that Liverpool have actually done this, because I didn't think they would. And I'm happy with the fee in a sense of it's a 6-year deal. So if he remains our #1 goalkeeper over 10 years and he does a job for us and we can forget about that spot, if you actually break that fee down over those years, and if he continues to be our #1 goalkeeper even past that, then it really doesn't add up too much in the end, does it? Especially if you look at the way the transfer market's going. This is the world record at the moment, but in 2-3 years time, this could be an average good goalkeeper's fee. It really could. So Liverpool could just be ahead of the game with fees at the moment. Cubic says, do you think we will sign Fekir? It's a very common question in this live stream, my friend, and across all social media platforms at the moment. I think it's still very possible, even though people are talking about Klopp's wording after the game tonight, saying that the transfer business could be done. The latest, is that Nabil Fekir after Alisson. Probably won't happen, but I think if Liverpool all of a sudden decide that they want to go back in there, Fekir wants to move to Liverpool. He's already done a lot of the interviews were done. He's already wore the Liverpool top. We know all that, don't we? He picked his number. Liverpool have been targeting him for a long time. We wanted him over a year ago, not just recently. So, yeah, with Ox out for over a season as well. You're looking at Lallana's injury record, especially last season. He's just coming back. You look at Henderson. He has some niggles as well with injuries. You look at that midfield there and you think we could do with adding another midfielder. So I really wouldn't rule out Fekir, and I really wouldn't rule out another midfielder. But at the same time, I'm just sitting here and thinking I'm not going to get my hopes up, because getting Alisson over the line, how much we've had to pay. Not that I think that Liverpool can't afford it, because I said that earlier. I think that we can, but I'm happy that we got this goalkeeper business done. I'm happy with the rest of the business as well. So I just don't want to get my hopes up and then we don't sign him. See what I'm saying? I think if it ends like this, then bring on next season. Let's go and try and win some silverware, isn't it, guys? He says, I think he's going to leave it till January, depending on how Lallana and Genie do this year. It's very possible. It is very possible. Salam says, our bench is going to be solid next season as well. Haven't seen Liverpool squad like this in years. You're not alone there, Salam. You're really not alone. So many people saying that. We've got options from the bench, guys. Will we see Jurgen Klopp make substitutions a bit earlier on into the game? I think we will. He's got options. Monty says, thanks, Vince. Martin says, bro, I saw Pierce tweeted Roma first, demanding £90, then 75, eventually 65. So well done, beautiful, Michael Edwards. Yes, it's not a case of what Alisson's is worth on the market, but it's worth to us. Yes, exactly, Killed. I think that is a very good shout there. Paul says, let's hit 10k subs. Yeah, the target's 10,000 subs, guys, because then I think we get a little community tab. That's what we're heading for. So help us hit the 10,000 subscribers. Hit the thumbs up, share it on social media. Become a part, get involved in the live streams daily. It's muchly appreciated. Daily live streams. talk about transfers. Once the season kickstarts, watch-alongs, match reactions, match build-up shows, you know, you name it. Liverpool content, we shall do it on this channel. Call-ins, you'll get to have your view. That's what I really like with this channel. If you're not talking on a live stream, you'll be able to phone into the show once the season kickstarts again. We do the phone-ins again, guys, so I'm really looking forward to the season kickstarting again. Mav6, blimey, Daz, time to get some shut-eye, mate, get some rest. I think others to come. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing it now, guys. I'm really hot because of the light system and stuff. So I'm going to be shutting it down now, guys. Like I say, please hit a thumbs up for me if you haven't already. Let's try and smash that 1,000 thumbs mark. I don't know whether we're anywhere near it, but, you know, if we can try and hit that for Alisson, world record fee. I'm going to go and watch the interviews now because I haven't, because I put you guys first. Take care, everyone. Thank you for joining me on this live stream. Monkey with It's Our Year, lads. Oh, God, here we go. Definitely going to compete, aren't we, guys? Welcome to the channel, everyone that subscribed during this live stream. Muchly appreciate you joining, and everyone, a subscriber in general. You're all legends. Take care, everyone. I've been on the bench, LFC. You've all been legends, as always. Alisson is Liverpool's #1 goalkeeper. Get in. See you in the next one, guys. Take it easy.